What up? It's your boy Brian Ellis, aka Because Beats, GTS Movement. We're here today with the homies, the usual suspects. Introduce yourselves.
What's good, guys? It's Travis with T Customs Productions. Happy to be here.
What's good? It's Chrisio from Mutual Sounds. As always,
Alright,
happy here too.
that's what's up. Alright, so today we're here to talk about what's in our back offices in Empower Network, and that's the 8 core commitments. And the very first core commitment is being a product of the product. Um, I don't know if you guys have looked in your back office yet, but you need to because it's extremely important, and this is going to help you build your business online as far as you selling beats. So, becoming a product of the product, what does that mean? Chris, you want to talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, sure. Um, so becoming a product of the product. First of all, if I give the example of reading a book, right? Think about the person who reads a couple of chapters from the book and then puts it on the shelf, doesn't do nothing about it, never gets through to the end of the book, and compare that to someone who reads the book, implements everything they learn, sees themselves grow, sees their business improve, because they've taken action. So becoming a product of the product, everything that you learn, everything that's in your back office of Empower Network, all the marketing training you learn, you want to go through it to the end, you want to see it through, and then you want to apply it to your business straight away. You want to apply it to your beat business straight away. Every time you learn something new, straight away apply it. As soon as you stop learning that day, try something new on your business.
And don't be afraid if it doesn't work. Like, if it doesn't work the first time, do it again. You know what I mean? It's okay to make mistakes. Like, I make mistakes shit all the time. Every day I make mistakes in my business, but I keep working until I figure something out. Um, it kind of goes back to like the what we have in our actual GTS movement group also. The things that we put in there are meant for you to use. You're supposed to take advantage of those things. You're supposed to go in there and use all the tools that we give you because they're there to help you build your businesses. The only reason we put them in there is because we actually use them ourselves and they've helped us build our business. Like, I can't tell you to use something. I'm not going to put something in there if I haven't used it myself and haven't and had success with it.
Hmm.
I mean, that's pretty much what it is for me. Trav, you got anything to add?
I just want to say it's up to you to take action on it. That's really what it is at the end of the day. The training's here for you. The books, the audios, the video training is all here for you. And if you choose not to take action on it, that's on you. And you can't expect to get results without action. Massive action is what's going to lead to your results. So that's really what I want to say. As far as becoming a product of the product, the training and stuff that we provide to you, we're expecting you as GCS movement members to take action on it.
Oh, what
Yeah,
else we got here? Certainty.
hmm.
Being certain about what you learned is a big deal when it comes to selling beats or or building your business in general. If you don't know about the music business and you're trying to tell someone about the music business, they're going to see right through you and they're not going to believe you at all. And you can tell an artist anything, but if you don't believe it and you don't know it,
Hmm.
if you don't speak on it with conviction, they're not going to buy from you. You have to know your product. You have to know your customer. You have to know exactly what they're looking for. You can't be wishy-washy. You got to go for the sale. Don't sit around hoping that an artist is going to ask you if they can buy a beat from you because they don't have to ask and they won't ask. So be certain of who you're talking to and go for the sales.
Yeah, for real. I mean, yeah, you have to, you're making your music, you're making your beats. If you expect people to buy it, you first got to believe that it's worth buying. If you're making beats and you're not taking them seriously, you're not putting enough effort into them, they're not high quality, you're gonna know that. And when you try to approach other people, you're not gonna be able to sell it to them because you'll be telling them stuff that you yourself don't believe in. And how are they going to believe it? They'll see straight through it. So you've got to be so confident in what you're selling, so confident in what you're making, that when you go to them, they can feel that enthusiasm when you're trying to sell them those beats. They know that they're getting quality. They know that they're making the right decision. So you have to sound sure. Otherwise, no one's going to believe you if you don't believe yourself, first of all.
Basically.
You were talking about coming like an authority, you know, in your niche, and that comes through education. You know, that comes through all the stuff that we're going to be discussing. You know, having a quality product is one thing, but then also being knowledgeable about the industry that you're in, and being able to communicate with other folks who are in the industry, that can take you a long way. And that only comes through knowledge. If you're starting out young and new and you're not knowledgeable about the music industry, how can you expect to have, you know, a career in the music industry? You have to educate yourself. And so, like I said, when we provide things for you guys, we expect you to take action on it. We expect you to learn, fill in the gaps of what you don't know, and apply it.
Everything that we're doing right now, these hangouts and all of that, I fully expect you to have your own. I expect you to be doing your own hangouts. I expect you to have your own groups. I expect you to have your own team. Like, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to build a bunch of leaders. Like, that's it. Like, if you learn, the more you learn about the music industry, the more money you can make in the music industry. You know, I'll just use myself as an example. I do these videos, I do these hangouts, I read a lot, I got a lot of courses that I go through and I study, and I share them, and it is what it is. But me learning all those things has given me the chance to make money in other aspects of the music industry. Like, we do consultations, and I charge $97 for consultations. Yesterday I got 2 of them. I can't bullshit through a consultation with someone. If they ask me questions about how to get traffic, or they ask me questions about how to get artists to listen to their beats, or anything they ask me, I have to get an answer for them. I have to know something. I can't lie to them, and they'll see right through me. If I was lying and I didn't know anything, they would never spend $100 to talk to me for an hour. It comes from them going through all my videos, them seeing what I talk about in all my videos, and saying, you know what, it's worth $100 for me to talk to him for an hour. If you do the knowledge and you take all the things we have in our group, and take everything that Empower has in that back office, and you learn it and you know it, why wouldn't you charge for somebody to talk to you? Because your time is more important than money.
It's going to help you sell your tracks. It's just going to help you diversify your business, because ultimately we always talk about having multiple sources of income, and it comes with it starts with education. I mean, it really starts with you learning and applying, making mistakes, because a lot of times you'll learn from making the mistakes, and if you don't try something to see, it doesn't really stick with you until you've made that mistake and correct it later on. So again, I'll harp on it, but action. That's really what it is.
That's pretty much it in a nutshell. That's being a product of the product, is learning what you're selling and applying it to make more money off with your niche. If you want to sell to artists, you need to know what artists want to learn, and you need to talk about what they want to learn to get them to your site, which brings you more traffic. And if they're on your site every day learning something, they are going to have no choice but to listen to beats, because your beats are going to be right there.
Yeah.
And that's simple. They trust you because you know what you're talking about. And it's the know, like, and trust comes from that. It doesn't come from you asking them to buy beats. It comes from you helping them with their career. And if you're constantly the one giving them that help, they're always going to be on your site, which is the whole point of the 90-day commitment and the videos for every day for 90 days, is so you build enough content to have artists coming to your site for 90 days. If you have a tip every day for 90 days for an artist, you're the only one doing that. They're going to be on your site every day trying to learn something new, because they want to boost their careers. And if you're the person that's giving them those tips, you're the person they trust. You're the person they know. You're the person they're going to buy from.
Sure. And just think about the fact that especially with the videos, they're going to be there for God knows how long. So you never know who's going to see them. It's going to be continuous traffic. You're going to have continuous eyeballs from anywhere. And it's like you're putting a system in place. You're starting to put things into autopilot. And that's what all this training, that's what the whole back office is for. It's building a system that eventually you won't have to do. You will be making money on autopilot because you've built a system, you've done all the hard work at the beginning, and all you're doing now is reaping the rewards. But until you actually sow those seeds, until you actually put that work in at the beginning and build that system and put that in place, you're not going to be seeing any results. You're not going to be making the amount of money that you want to make. And you have to ask yourself, why should you? What makes you deserve the right to be making, to be living off your beats, to be making money on autopilot, to be making money off your beats all the time? If you're not putting in the work, you can't just say I deserve to be making 5,000 a month or 10,000 a month off selling beats. You have to put in the work and deserve to be making that much money, because everyone that's making that much money has put in some kind of work. It hasn't happened overnight. And if you think it's going to be different for you, then you're wasting your time, because you have to put in that groundwork and build your system, and then you can reap the rewards later on.
It's funny that you just mentioned system. I got an email. I'm on T. Harv Eker's email list, and he sent the email out today about systems and about how people on internet marketing or whatever, they have all these problems with their business, and they'll say something like, "Oh, my business is failing because I can't get traffic," or "My business is failing because whatever reason." And he was saying that your business isn't failing because you can't get traffic. Your business is failing because you don't have a system to get traffic. I mean, anybody can get traffic, but if you don't have a system that's constantly bringing people in, that's when you have a problem. And it goes the same way with us and selling beats. If you don't have enough artists going to your site, it's not that there's not enough artists out there. You don't have the system built to get the artists to your site. Well, the system is in your back office. Your system, you have to go back there and take action. Look at the videos and do what they're telling you to do. The system is in the GTS movement group. You just got to go through the trainings and use it. It's that simple. Just be a product of the product. Learn, take action on everything we put in there. Take action on everything in the back office of Empower Network. You'll get results. It may not be as fast as you want, but you'll get results. You just got to take constant action, massive action.
Daily. Be persistent. That's all I can say.
Make beats. Market daily. Make money.
Exactly.
Pretty much. That was a trademark. Trademarking that one.
So that sounds like that's pretty much it, right? We good on this. I think we don't want to do these too long. So
yeah. So that's pretty much it. We just wanted you guys. We're gonna actually do all the core commitments. This is the first one, and but yeah, just take action. Go in the back office, see what Empower has to offer, and take action. It's your boy V Kush. Peace.
Travis T Customs Productions. See you guys next time.
Chrissy, yo. See you when I see you.
All right. I'll see y'all in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yep.
All right, I'm about to hit the stop broadcast.